The bakery smelled like warm bread and vanilla. It was a scent that wrapped around you like a comforting blanket, making you feel at home instantly. The aroma was so inviting that it drew people in from the streets, promising warmth and comfort. Rain tapped on the window, creating a soothing rhythm that matched the heartbeat of the city. Each drop seemed to whisper secrets of the past, stories of love and loss, dreams and disappointments. Elara watched, feeling a sadness she knew well. The rain mirrored her emotions, each drop a tear she couldn't shed. She felt a deep connection to the weather, as if it understood her inner turmoil. It was the smell of her childhood, of dreams they shared and promises they made. The bakery was a place of joy and laughter, where every corner held a memory. She could almost hear the echoes of their giggles and see the shadows of their younger selves. Promises that now felt far away, like the sun on a cloudy day. She thought of Liam, and how those promises seemed to fade with each passing day. The distance between them felt insurmountable, like a chasm that couldn't be crossed. His laugh, always in her ears. It was a sound that brought her comfort, a reminder of happier times. She could almost hear it now, echoing in the empty spaces of her heart. His eyes, the color of honey, always sparkling with mischief. They were eyes that saw the world with wonder and curiosity, eyes that made her feel seen and understood. They were best friends, always together. Or so she thought. Their bond seemed unbreakable, forged in the fires of shared experiences and mutual understanding. Now London was between them, a big, scary ocean. The city that once held so much promise now felt like a barrier, a reminder of the distance that separated them. Liam was there, chasing his dream of being a photographer. He was capturing moments, freezing time with his lens, while she felt stuck in a moment that refused to move forward. Elara was left behind, holding on to their shared hopes. She clung to the memories like a lifeline, afraid to let go, afraid of what the future might hold without him. The smell of rain, once a comforting smell, now felt sad, like their time apart. It was a reminder of what was lost, of dreams deferred and promises broken. The rain, like her heart, seemed to weep for what could have been. The old swing set in Elara's backyard held lots of memories. It was more than just a playground. It was a sanctuary where dreams were born and secrets were shared. It was their special place, a haven where time seemed to stand still and the world outside faded away. They would swing for hours trying to touch the sky, their laughter echoing through the air, mingling with the rustling leaves. Liam, with his old camera, capturing moments of sunshine and laughter, freezing time in each click of the shutter. Elara, with her nose in a book, weaving tales of faraway places and fantastical adventures, her imagination running wild. One day, Liam said very seriously, "I'll take pictures of the whole world." His eyes sparkled with determination. "And you, Elara, you'll write stories that will make people feel things, stories that will touch hearts and inspire minds." Their dreams, once quiet secrets whispered on swings, became serious promises, vows to chase their passions no matter what. They would conquer the world together, their futures intertwined like the chains of the swing set. But it seemed like something else was going to happen. A shadow of uncertainty loomed over their dreams. Liam got accepted to a prestigious photography school in London, a dream come true for him. He was so happy, she was so scared. The thought of being apart was a heavy weight on her heart. The swing set, once a symbol of their friendship and shared dreams, now reminded them of the distance that would soon separate them. London changed Liam. The city, with its vibrant energy and endless opportunities, transformed him in ways he never imagined. His postcards, coming every 2 weeks, were full of the city's excitement. Each one was a snapshot of his new life, a glimpse into the adventures he was having. Each card showed a part of his world. From the bustling streets to the serene parks, Liam captured it all with his camera. Big red buses, busy markets, and huge bridges. Liam took pictures of it all, getting better every day. His skills as a photographer were growing, and so was his love for the city. Elara, meanwhile, found her own way to tell stories. She stayed behind, but her heart traveled with Liam. She wrote, putting all her feelings on paper. People loved her stories. Her words painted vivid pictures of her emotions and experiences, but her success felt a little sad. Each story was a reminder of the distance between them. Liam was her inspiration, and she missed him. The postcards were her lifeline, a way to feel connected despite the miles. Each postcard was a treasure, a connection to him. She cherished every word, every image, as if they were pieces of his heart. She could almost hear his voice in his writing, feel him close even though he was far away. The distance seemed to melt away with each letter. They were miles apart, but their dreams kept them connected, like two kites flying in the same sky. Their bond was unbreakable, no matter the distance. Then the postcards stopped. Weeks became months, and there was only silence. Elara wrote letters, but they came back unopened. She worried, imagining bad things. Had London taken him away? Had their friendship disappeared? Doubt, sneaky and mean, whispered in her ear. Maybe their connection wasn't real, just something from when they were kids. Her writing became sad, the joy gone. Missing Liam felt like a real thing, a shadow following her. She worked hard, trying to hide in her stories, but even made-up worlds couldn't hide the quiet. Years later, Elara was in a small bookstore in, of all places, London. She was a famous writer now, and her new book brought her to the city she feared. The smell of old books, the quiet sound of page turning. It was a calming place. A familiar laugh broke the silence. Her heart skipped a beat. It couldn't be, could it? She turned and saw someone by the window, Liam, older, a little grey hair, but his eyes still had that same warmth. He was looking at her, surprised. The world around them disappeared. The years apart didn't matter anymore. It felt like no time had passed. Rain was falling as they left the bookstore, holding hands. London, no longer scary, felt nice. Liam hadn't forgotten. Things happened. A lost address, a misplaced box. It seemed like everything kept them apart. They walked, their footsteps echoing on the wet streets, sharing an umbrella. Liam talked, the silence finally gone, his voice calming. Elara's heart was full of happiness and relief and love. London, once the reason they were apart, had brought them back together. The city lights shone, reflecting in their eyes, a promise of a future together. They were home finally, their dreams leading them back to each other. The smell of rain, no longer sad, felt like a promise of forever.